Hi, it's Anne from the Useless Crafter. All right, I know I've been dragging my feet on this and I kept thinking, no, we don't need to, but we need to. So here's Inkscape. I'm going to show you the easiest way that I know how, and we're going to be really quick about it because that's all we want to do is an outline. All right, so Inkscape is free. Google it, download it, and then follow along. All right, so here is our brand new thing. We've got nothing going on here. What you want to do is you want to go down your left-hand panel, click on text. I already have it on the script that I want. Click over here on the piece of paper, and that kind of gives you that cursor to start typing. Okay, so let's type in rainbow. Then what you want to do is you want to click on this little arrow key, and that kind of gives you this option to make it bigger, which is what I want to do. You want to make sure that it's on lock, just like it is in Design Space, because if it's unlocked, then you can kind of make it longer without making it wider, etc. So I want to make it locked because I want it to be evenly bigger. So here you have rainbow. And actually, rainbow is a bad example because the R is not connected as well as this little dot. So I am actually, let's not do rainbow and let's do hello. That's a much better example. Okay, so now that we have it big, what you want to do is let's go over here, click on our arrow key, go down and click on your paint bucket. This is going to give us the outline. Okay, so here's the paint bucket. Pick any color you want. I'm going to pick pink. And this up here, this grow or shrink by, that is how much bigger our outline is going to be. So I'm going to do it at 20 so you can see what that looks like. Okay, so it's already at 20, but you could just type in whatever. And your paint bucket, when you bring it over the word, it kind of highlights and just click on it. Do you see? All right, go to object and go to lower to bottom. And now you can see what that offset looks like. Let's do another color and let's do this blue. Oops, sorry. Hold on. I got to get out of it because it was still highlighted. Okay, so let's now select pink. Go to our paint bucket, select pink, and we're going to make this growth or shrink by 40. So we're growing it by 40, okay? So now click on it. Do you see how much bigger it got? Go to object and lower to bottom. So now you can see all of that, right? So what you want to do is let's go to our arrow key, grab the whole thing, go to, I have it in my notes, sorry. Go to path and object to path. You just have to do it. I don't know. All right, let's go to file and, oh, hold on. Grab this whole thing. Object, let's group it. Okay, so now it's all three things are together. File, save as, and I'm going to do hello 3 because I've been doing so many to make sure that I know what I'm doing. I still don't, but let's hope this works. All right, so in Design Space, let's go to upload. See how many I've been practicing. Upload image, browse, and I'm gonna hold on. Type in hello, and it was the number 3. Open. Oh, yes, yes, it's all there. Click save. And that's the one we want to import, right? So insert images. Let me make this bigger, make it big. All right, and there we have it. If you ungroup it, you have all 3 layers. And I kind of like doing 3 just because you have the option once you're in here to delete or use all 3, but I love it. So here, grab all 3, make it bigger, do whatever the heck you want to do with it. All right, hold on. Let me grab my so you're going to want to do that. So what I did was with this cake topper, and you see yesterday's video, I didn't do it right, so I have a solution for you. You want to make sure that you have this in the back so that it's stable and it keeps everything aligned. So you see how stable this is now? That's what you want. But the 1 in a million, do you see how it has that pink offset? It is so pretty. So you want to go back to Inkscape. You want to upload your any SVG for that matter that you want to do, and you want to give it that outline. So let's do a little bit of that so I can show you what that looks like. So I'm going to delete this, okay, because we don't need it anymore. Let's go to upload. And I had my 1 in a melon here, as well as the actual, let me view all. So I want this one and I want my offset, okay? Because we had already downloaded those two. So insert images, and I'm gonna walk you through what I did, okay? So I think these are all the same size, perfect, okay. So let's grab this, let's make it, I don't know, 10.5 inches, okay? All right, so we have that. So let's start ungrouping this thing. So ungroup it. I don't want this black. I only want this in the background. So let's okay. Go to arrange and send to the back. And there's our offset. It's so pretty with that. Okay, so we have all that. And then I brought in images, the banner, right? Oops. Clear your filter. And I think I used, which one is that? That is it this one? No, I used this one. Man, I can't. Yeah, that's the one did I use that one or did I use this? I think I used, sorry, I'm looking. I think I used this one. So undo that one, insert this banner, insert image, and make it bigger. Yeah, this is what I had. I think I had it like this. Okay. And then I have this in the back. So arrange, send to the back. So the word 1 in a melon is on top. So you can kind of see. All right. With this banner though, what you want to do is you want to duplicate it. And on this one, you want to contour. We want to hide all because we want a big background. And I think I made that red, but I made this dark green. And if you have the different shades of color, it really makes a difference. So let me move this up, arrange, send to the back. So you're starting to see how it's coming together. And then for text, I use sausages. And I did Charlotte. And what I did with Charlotte was I ungrouped it and then I sort of just made it a little uneven. So it's just, nice. And I don't know how closely you can see, but I used a lot of different textures. I used regular cardstock, glitter cardstock, different colors, and it really makes a difference. So I have that. And then we also inserted some watermelons. So watermelon. We did a print and cut, and we did a watermelon wedge. Let me see if I can find the exact one. Oh, we definitely did this one and we did this one. Perfect. Insert both of them. And then what I ended up doing was this watermelon I put over here, made it a little bit smaller, and I had it lifted. I have it on something. And then what you want to do is on this one, I had it like, oh, I did have it like this, made it smaller. And I also had this one on tissue paper lifted. So it really gives it depth. So do you see? You never want to see it from the side view, but you see the different layers. And so it really gives it dimension and height and really makes this cake topper different than just like a flat image. Okay, so this is what you want to do. So this is pretty much done. You can then go in and select the different colors and do it so that you know what you're doing. But what you want to do is do I want all that? I don't need these two things because these are going to be sitting on top. But what you want to do is you want to make a copy of this, copy it, and then weld it. This will give you the solid background that everything's going to sit on. And you want two of these because you want one that everything sits on, and then you're going to glue it to the glue stick. And then you have the back one so that it covers everything. So you kind of have two of those things, and it makes your cake topper really, really, really stable. All right. So let's duplicate that, whatever color that you want to do it in. I had it in pink. So if you go to Color Sync, I did this in pink. And also what you can do is if you don't want those little holes, which I normally don't, I would just click on it. Those little holes, you don't need to cut those. All right, so you can do that afterwards. The only other thing that I did that was different is when you go look at this. Okay, so let me show you. Let's go to Layers, Ungroup, and let's get rid of this. Let's move it over. We don't want to get rid of it. Do you see how the seeds are little black things, right? I don't want that. So what you want to do is let's grab both these watermelons and duplicate it, and we're going to make it black. This is going to be it's just going to go behind it, okay? Then what you want to do is you want to grab the seeds and one of these melons. Let's see. Oh, let's weld these seeds together, okay? So weld the seeds together. Then grab the seeds and one melon and slice. Then grab this melon and the seeds and slice. And now what happens is we can get rid of these things. Instead of dealing with the individual seeds, we've now cut holes in our red. Delete these two things. And there's our seeds. And it's so much easier on your blade, on your patience. And you don't have to glue those little sucker down. So I would highly recommend doing that. Okay. All right. What else did we do? That's really it. And then you want to cut this and put it all together, which I have the video of putting it all together where I made some mistakes because I didn't realize and I was in such a rush, but I fixed it. And I just talked you through how I fixed it. And now you have this beautiful cake topper that I think is really, really, really cute when you have all the different layers, all the different textures, colors, all of that really makes a difference. And follow me on Instagram so you can see the real pictures. All right, that's it. Please send me an email or comment. Let me know if you want to see something else. I hope this was helpful. I can't wait to see it. Tag me. All right, bye guys.